Good morning, the Honorable Judges. My name is Nathania from Bethesda Jakarta. And as a leader of opposition, I will give you specific reason for disagreeing with the motion and point out the flaws in the PM's argument. First, I want to show why we should disagree with the motion. PM say that if we still consume animals, then that will make us immoral because animals have consciousness. And if we consume meat, then that means we ending their life without their will. I completely disagree with that because it's the same thing. Because if you change to plant-based meat, then it means that we're killing plants, which in fact that are living things. And about the immoral, what is the purpose of eating? We're eating so that we can continue our living and fulfill our desire. It's said to be immoral if we kill meat for our pleasure, such as for hunt or for spectacle. If killing animal is prohibited because they have consciousness, then what's the difference between plant-based? Based on research, plants also have feelings like when they're growing, if a plant said to be bad and it will grow to be bad. It means the same. Plants also have feelings. PM next argument is for why should you eat meat when their solution already exists, namely plant-based meat. Because meat has its own unique taste that cannot be imitated. Meat is different with plant-based meat. It's now the same. And PM's argument is that plant-based meat is definitely healthier, while real meat is not fully healthy. I do not agree with this argument because the argument say that if we consuming meat, then it will make us obesity. If we consume meat with its reasonable limit, then we will not reach obesity. Obesity occurs because of excess consumption of meat. If we consume it with reasonable limit, then meat will be very beneficial for us because it contains vitamin B12, which plants do not have, protein, which also plants do not have. Harmful to our lifestyle. It's said that plant-based meat is much healthier than real meat. I do not disagree with that because a lack of meat consumption can cause B12 deficiency and anemia. Impaired brain function due to not consuming omega-3 delivered from fish, lack of calories due to fewer calories in plant, and muscle wasting due to lack of protein in plant-based meat. And the last argument that PM said is tradition can be changed little by little. Tradition said to be able to adapt to this change, to this plant-based change. I think it doesn't make any sense because tradition is something that is passed down from generation to generation in the same way. If we slowly change the tradition, then it's not called tradition anymore. It's not tradition. Tradition will change. For example, there are some religious ceremony that require animals sacrificing and their blood for their god. For example, is Hindu religious ceremony named Tumpak Kandang. The purpose of this ceremony is to sacrifice the animal and their blood to their god. If we change this tradition and changing it to plant-based meat, then it's the same as they do not respect their god because clearly plants do not have any blood. Therefore, the PM argument do not stand and I disagree with the motion. That's all from me. Thank you.